Oh, we need new set of stumps already. Cruz or Emma. There's some stumps at the back there, but on the wall. Yep, there you go. Alrighty, I think we're starting here, apparently. Right, it's a new year. And YouTube's on, apparently, so we're good to go. Play ball. Yeah, the stumps are, whatever bales we had down there were already broken before we even start. There you go. Play ball. Anyway, left arm around the wicket, the bloke comes in and bowls. It's not a bad ball, and there's our mate Sonny. Got to remember these names here quietly. Haven't seen these dudes for about the best part of 3 weeks, I'd say. So sure we'll get onto it pretty quick. That's a no ball. So we sort out Naman straight away. That's easy 2 there. So Kush comes in and bowls. It's short, but it's not too high this time. He smacks it. What a catch that is! I'm not even sure who that dude is, but he looks familiar. But anyway, Naman gives him a fist bump, and he's the bloke that got out. So there you go. Yeah, happy days. 2 Kushes playing in this game for the fielding team. 7-11. As this is Kush B. So I know what the B stands for. Now I haven't got a clue as he bowls, and Naman hits it in the air, and that bloke really didn't know what to make of that. So they got 2. And it's last ball. Mate Jay's here, Jay Hook. We'll be hoping to get a game at some point tonight. As Sonny hits that one on the leg side, ricochets off Naman, they get 2, and that's the end of the over. Over, boys, yeah. So next, Harry. DH. DH what? DHRU. No, it's not. I haven't got that name. Hang on. Yeah, we might have that anyway. DP do. All right, play ball. Yep, they know who he is. I don't. As he comes in, he bowls. Good ball. Hit nicely. Fielder there, the one that took that great catch a moment ago. They get through for 3. Here's Carl Rosa now. Just walk through the door. As DP bowls and Naman smacks it. Yeah, that's a nice shot by him for 7 bits. Thanks for coming. Bridge light's already been turned off, gee. We're ahead of the game. As DP comes in, bowls to Sonny. Sonny hits it nicely. Fielder there, this should be gone. Oh, I don't know how he's missed it. I thought it might have hit the base of the stumps and maybe the bales didn't come off. Surely he didn't miss from there, did he? Maybe he did. Anyway, they got 1. It should have been out. As he bowls a slower ball, and it's been pretty much telegraphed. And the throw comes in, and they'll get through for 3. Last ball. Throw was just a bit high. As DP. Comes in, bowls to Sonny. Nice shot. Good fielding. They'll get 2, and that's the end of the over. So they've got 19 runs on the board already. Okay. So Brendan, play ball. All right, Brendan. short. Nicely played by Sonny, and we'll give them a couple. So Brendan comes in, he bowls to Naman and tucks him up, hits the body, ricochets for a leg bye. Bowls the next one. Yeah, Sonny just angles the bat and they get through for another one. So Brendan comes in to bowl again. This will be a wide. Naman lets it go this time. And it'll be last ball. That'll be hit in the air, drop catch, gets it off the net, not out. That'll be one. End of the over. I didn't think it did, but no. So we're going to start already, are we, Naman? Naman wanting 3 for that last one, but no one else is with him, including me. Sarthak or Adash, right, yeah. We'll get there, play ball. So Adash comes in, bowls to Naman, and Naman gets an underneath edge. The keeper misses it completely and they get through for 1. So Adash comes in, bowls to Sonny. Hits it pretty well. Fielder there, good fielding. I reckon that'll be gone. And we pay that run out. We'll keep an eye on Sonny, and Sonny knows he's out. He's just raised the finger himself. So we don't have to worry about any challenges. So Dash comes in and bowls to Naman, and he's hit the top net and the side net. It's been caught beautifully again by our mate Brendan, who's taken that catch. So that's 2 rippers that he's actually taken when Naman's been the batsman on strike, so he's having a good night in the field. A couple of balls left in the over as Adash comes in and bowls to Naman. That's in the air, he should be caught again, and he is. Oh, we've got him on a hat-trick here, last ball. Oh, Naman, happy New Year, son. He's struggling a bit now. As Adash comes in on a hat-trick, he bowls to Naman. Oh, he's hammered, he could be running out. They hit the batsman. And he almost falls over. They get 7, and that's the end of the over. I think he probably could have stuck with going to the bowler's end there, the fieldsman. And he would have still got Naman if he was good enough. But he didn't choose that option, as you saw. 3 for -7 for Adash has got to be a good start for him. Play ball, this is Harry. So Harry comes in and bowls to Naman. They hit it nicely. And they'll get through for a comfortable 2. So Harry comes in, he bowls. Sonny back at the bowler. Non-striker gets back in his crease. They don't score any runs. Harry comes in and bowls, and it's off the bat. It's a shocking shot, really, and he's caught. Yeah, nothing good coming from that as far as the batting team would be concerned. Here we are, eh? 2026. Have you missed me, I asked myself. Probably not, that's all right. That'll be a drop catch this time. He's still got a chance to run him out. They'll get 7, but it was hard work, and it's last ball. Gee whiz, it's hit firmly, but that's the bloke that's taken 2 very good catches already, so I suppose we better not be too harsh as he comes in, he bowls here to Sonny. And he's hit it nicely, and there's that dude again. It's Brendan. They get 3, and that's the end of the over. So he's well and truly been involved in the play a lot in this game so far. So we're going with Kush P for this Kush, who's the Kush that I know more so than the other one, as he plays Thursday night for Hardik Panya as well. Play ball. Let's see how Kush bowls. Comes in to bowl to Sonny. He's hit it straight back at the bowler. Well struck, they get through for a single. push to Naman. Yeah, teed off, didn't move his feet, he got 2. Holly's here as well, working behind the counter, so we've got Holly and Emma here, and Crew's hovering around as well. 1. Ethan's umpiring at the moment there on the MCG. I don't think there's a game down the back right now. I think there's only 7 games for the night actually, and I've got 3 of them, so I'm quite lucky. 3, last ball, Super Bowl. Maybe a little bit of a slowish start to the new year, which is not uncommon. A few teams on a bye tonight, but I'm sure we'll get plenty of cricket again here in 2026 at SEMA Sports. That's 14, end of the over. Good way to finish with the Super Bowl there. So 47's a good partnership at the end of the day, with Naman 25 and Sunny 22. It's a Monday and Wednesday, a little bit quieter number of games this week, but Tuesday and Thursday look pretty full from what I've seen on the website, and I'm sure that Mondays and Wednesdays will grow again in the short-term future, especially during winter. I've already caught up with a few different people that I run into down at the Woodford Shopping Centre, and the one that I ran into today was Josh Kendall, who plays for Bowling Stones, and I asked him, are you guys going to be playing in the winter again this year? And he said, yep, absolutely. So that'll be one team you can pencil in to join us throughout the year, which will be good, but I'm sure there'll be many more. MCG, Dirty Hacks are 30 runs in the 8th over against knocked them over with pace. That's what's happening there. Yeah. So everyone's had an over. Yep, so come down here, Vic. I don't know who the other dude is, actually. Vic, who's the other guy? I think I know. You happy with that? Is that good enough? Yeah, you happy? He gives me the thumbs up. That must be his name. Play ball. Yeah, love-ish. Anyway, that one's... I'm not even going to describe the play on that delivery because it's not worth it. It was subpar, to say the minimum, as the bowler comes in the bowl here. This will be Levish, and it comes in, and it's going to be a good ball. So this guy's playing his first game here, as far as we can tell, for the subcontinent strikers. As we had to put his name in. And he didn't handle that too well. He just stepped out of his crease and let the keeper affect the very easy stumping. That's hit for 2. And it's last ball coming up. Vic and Sonny both play a fair bit. I think on Thursdays with the Brown boys as well sometimes. So we'll just see him here on a Monday. It's tucked away nicely. And they get through for 2. That'll be the end of the over. Yep, the other. Yep. Cush B. Got to get him right. Cush B. Play ball. Yep, so he comes in left arm around the wicket. It's well driven and beats the fielder there, and they pick up 4. Good shot by Vic. Sarri's had a gutful of keeping already as he gives the glove to Adash. And we move on. He bowls, and the batsman there, not out. No, he's managed to do just enough to stay in his crease. Naman's come down to give a bit of moral support here to the batsman playing his first game. And what we've seen so far, he's going to need all the support he can get. As the bowler comes in, and yeah, it's good. So can't help him there either, and it's third ball. Third ball coming up. As the bowler comes in. Oh, he's played and missed at it. Can he get down the other end in time? No, he can't. He's gone. Gone for all money last ball. Yeah, Hammond's just playing with his hair there on the sidelines. about to tie it up to a ponytail situation that he's got going there. I won't be doing that ever. Anyway, that'll be nothing, and that's the end of the over. I've got enough hair to work with to be tying it up into a ponytail, so I won't bother. End of the over there, so this is DP, I think, from memory. Play ball. So DP comes in and bowls, and full toss beats the bat. I'm a bit worried about our new player there, Lavish. He's not going to get an easier ball to face than the one that he got then, and he still didn't hit it, so it's not good. But anyway, give him a chance. Taking a while to settle into the pace of the game. That's 7 runs for Vic, who's looked pretty good so far. He's holding the partnership together, if you can call it that. That's a nice looking shot by the new player. Not out, that's good fielding, but he's in. And it was a nice shot there by our mate Lavish. So we picked on him a little bit earlier, but you know, he's done something good there, so he deserves a complimentary comment. Slower ball in the air beats the fielders, and they'll get 2. Last ball. As he bowls a slower ball, and that's in the air, and that's going to go for 3, and that'll be the end of the over. Right. This will be Brendan. A few people out there might be interested to know how I'm going in the Big Bash tipping competition with the West Australian play ball. Remembering last year that I actually tied for leader and officially 3rd out of about 8,000 people or whatever it was. And, didn't get any money, but was very close to picking up a fair bit. Anyway, I'm a better chance of running last this year than I am first, just so you know. I haven't been able to pick my ass when it comes to the tips in that competition this year. Yeah, just about everything that I've touched has pretty much turned to shit. I think I've got 2 right in the last 11 games, and I think 2 of those games might have been the 2 that that I got right were the ones where the Scorchers got beat. One there. So one of those was a home game, and another one was where they were chasing 200 or trying to defend 250 or something like that, and they got done. And I think they're the only 2 games I've got right in the tipping in the last 11 games that have been played. So yeah, I'm really struggling. Yeah, that's gone. Last ball. I don't really know where it all fell apart for me. I went for a couple of underdogs sort of after the first round, and that didn't work, and so I just dug a bigger hole as I went further into it. So yeah, I won't be challenging this year for the money. That's the end of the over. They'll still have the weekly prize, so there's always bit of a chance there if you can get them all right, and you know, maybe guess the number of 6s that are hitting one of those games and everything. Yeah, that's my only hope. Play ball. It's 3 rounds, and I think I'm 10 behind the leader. So not out. He didn't have the ball, so he didn't have it. He didn't have the ball. Third ball. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. One hit wonder I must have been in that competition, because I couldn't have done much better than I did last year. This year I have been absolute dog shit. They find a way to stump them there. It wasn't very well played that time by the batsman on strike. Maybe this will be the year for me to succeed in the AFL tipping. We'll see. That'll be gone for all money. Vic. Yeah, I was just talking to a couple of the boys before tonight's games, actually, about some of the small punting that I did on some of the Big Bash games as they came about. Last ball coming up here. I had a good year, a good holiday on the punt, just quietly. Hopes he knows all about it. But as far as the Big Bash, I haven't bet in that many games. 2 runs there, end of the over. I've probably had maybe $10 on maybe 5 of the games so far that I watched through the holidays, and when I was doing that, I was sort of like trying to pick top run scorers or a player of the match, maybe pick out 5 players and have a couple of bucks on each. And I've got to tell you that more often than not, I've got most of my money back, play ball, because as it's turned out in a lot of those cases, I've picked 3 or 4 blokes out of the 5 that didn't even play. And I didn't realise I put the bets on early in the day before I knew what the final teams were. And I was trying to pick a few roughies for player of the match or top run scorer. And as I said, more often than not, I've got $4 or $6 or $8 back out of me 10 because of blokes not being actually play. You get your money back if they don't play. So didn't want to get much of a run. That'll be out. Yeah. Oh yeah, could be, yeah. Got that right. I reckon that's caught. I reckon it was caught. So anyway, I don't know why. The only person that really realised that was caught, I think, was the keeper. And myself. It was caught. The batsman knows he hasn't blown up. Tim Rosenell's on strike there on the MCGs. Must be playing for the Dirty Axe. He would have been had a bit of a loss over the last 2.5 to 3 weeks, not being able to play indoor cricket. Last ball, Super Ball. I've missed it a bit myself, but it was good to have a break, got to tell you. Happy to be back. That's a wide, re-bowl. My wife said to me as I was walking out the door tonight, she said, "Oh, you poor thing, you got to go back to work." She said, "You're probably actually quite happy about it." See, I don't mind actually. I've had 2.5 weeks off, and that's about enough, I reckon. I'm ready to go again. 4 runs there, end of the over. Opportunity to maybe earn a few bucks instead of maybe just spending it, which is what I've done pretty much over those 2.5 weeks off. But I've had a fair bit of fun doing it, so it's been good. Seen a few movies. Yeah, both at the cinemas indoors, and also went to the outdoor cinema at Kings Park the other night as well. So yeah, it's been good. Zulu, and yeah, g'day mate, Happy New Year. Who's that? No one knows. AJ Ty? I don't reckon it is, but we'll go with AJ. Play ball. Yeah, AJ Ty, eh? What a bloke he's been and still is, no doubt. No, not out. But he's not playing for the Scorchers at the moment. Well, we won't hold that against him. There's Adash bowls, and that's AJ hitting a 1. I'll remember it always. Adash bowls and Zulu. Here we go. Oh, he misses. It would have been gone. 2 runs it is. 27 degrees and sunny. It is 6:26 p.m. on the first working Monday of the year. It's the 5th of January 2026, and that's gone. Our court last ball coming up. Be interesting to see how we go with the reviews this year. I've been on fire so far this year. I haven't got one of the reviews wrong yet. We actually haven't had one. But we're end of the over. But happy to say I haven't got any reviews wrong this year, which is unbelievable. Yeah. So we'll see how we go. See when the first one's going to come. Play ball. Will it be tonight? Probably. Anyway, that'll be 1. And that'll be nothing. Yeah. I was very careful as I chose my words there about saying that I haven't got any reviews wrong so far this year because we haven't had any. One, I did actually have a fairly close run-out call at my end in the, I think it might have been the first partnership, which I hadn't mentioned earlier, but I will now that I'm talking about it. Good. There's one where the throw was pretty high to the keeper, and anyway, as it turned out, I checked that one. It was actually on the line, and they so it would have been out if they had reviewed it, but they didn't do that, and I called it not out. So we won't say we've been spot on. One end of the over, but it wasn't reviewed, so so technically we have made a blue already, but, which still counts in my book. But we'll see how we go for 2026. Play ball. Try to keep the errors to a minimum. That's good. It's good. I can't help you with that. I'm not gonna. Zulu looks at me as if to say that could be a wrong non-call, but it wasn't. Just let you know, it was good. It's well played, and he picks up 5. There's Jay. He's decided to go outside and have a smoke, I think. As the batsman falls over, it's not going to impact the plays out court anyway. And you're right as you are, as they have crossed here. Push to Zulu, hits it pretty well. Harry's there. They get 4. Just make sure there's nothing much happening down at the back at the moment, and no, it's not. There isn't. So it's nothing, and that's the end of the over. Swap ends. So I imagine there'll be 3 games on the WACA, a couple on the G, and I don't know, might be 3 on the G and 1 down the back. Play ball. Anyway, unless things have changed since I got here. Third ball. As far as I'm aware, there's 7 games for the evening. No. So third ball. No ball off the pitch, so you don't have to worry about running there. He bowls, that's good. He lets that go, but it can't help you this time. Here comes the throw. Not out, and he hasn't got the ball anyway. So a couple of reasons why we won't give that. So I can see Holly working really hard behind the counter already this year as she's bagging up some lollies there, I reckon. Drop catch, that might have been. Anyway, it's a dot ball. And it's last ball coming up. Oh, played it on. That's good night, nurse, and that's the end of the over. 16 overs done and dusted. 2 for 3 for Brendan. And AJ, not AJ Ty, but the AJ that plays for these dudes in his first game. He's on -13. Play ball. Not the debut he's hoping for, probably. It's Harry bowls to Zulu, and that's not the way to play that. He's completely missed the ball, and stumping took place. 50 runs on the board here. They had 47 after the first pair, so it's been lean picking since then. That might be 70. Could be run out. No, it's the wrong end. Took too long and went the wrong end. 7 runs it was. As he comes in the bowl again. The batsman will be happy to get a wide, which I'll pay, but now they're going to run and make it interesting. They still get the extra run. As Harry bowls to Zulu. And the keeper's fumbled it again. He's done it about 7 or 8 times, but who's keeping count? I am, and it's last ball. That's some good stuff as well, but he's missed a few. As Harry bowls, and Zulu just lets it go, and that's the end of the over, so I can't help you there, and I won't. And we're going to finish with Kush B. It's going to be third ball as well. Kush B it should be. I'll eventually. Play ball, third ball. So, so the first innings just completed on the MCG. I'll give you a score in a moment. That's off the leg. We'll give them 1. There's Kush. Comes in and bowls to Zulu. Yeah, in the air, drop catch wasn't particularly easy. Might have been run out with a direct hit there as Zulu was just dragging the chain a tad. Anyway, give him 1. As Kush comes in and bowls. That's in the air, but he thought it didn't have an impact. Throw comes in, and they got 3. 2 balls left in the innings here, unless there's any extras coming our way, which there's every chance. So Kush bowls to Zulu. He's hit it pretty well. I reckon 7. And we've got 1 ball to go, and it's a super ball. So whatever happens here, we're going to be doubling it up. This guy won't hit a 7. He'll be lucky if it's not -10, I reckon. Let's see. Oh no, he almost trod on his stumps then, but he didn't. He gets 4, and that's the end of the over. Can I grab the ball, please? We'll get the ball to start with. I haven't had to say that for a while. Can I have the ball, please? Beautifully done. First time for the year, and we exchanged the ball for the changeover there with a minimum of fuss. Let's see if we can sustain that throughout 2026. I can tell you now we won't. There'll be a few poor performances by people that struggle to give me the ball. Someone will throw it over my head and so forth. I reckon in some cases it may have been deliberate. Anyway, MCG. Dirty Hacks made 71, which is only 5 runs less than we got here. So they struggled a bit. The last pair only got 1, that's what stuffed it for them. Anyway, knocked them over with pace, 2 runs after 1 ball there on the MCG second innings. Oh dear. I had a dream last night. You want to know about this. I can't believe that I'm going to say this. It's nothing crude. It's actually about Pete Cahill. I was dreaming about actually playing indoor cricket again for some reason. I don't know what inspired that, but for some reason last night I was dreaming that I was playing again, and Pete was umpiring. So as you can probably imagine, without going into great detail, the outcome of that dream didn't go all that well for me. Anyway, the chances of that ever happening, pretty much Buckley's a none. But for some reason I dreamt that last night, and I really don't know what inspired it. Thought I'd have better things to dream about. Play ball, clearly not. This is Vic. You're all ready for a great big long story there, weren't you? And I gave you very little. Don't worry, story time's coming. 2 runs that was to get Brendan off the mark. Vic's opening the bowling. Push B is the batsman on strike. He was the left-hander, as you can see. This is a big bowl, so it's nicely played. It was pretty good batsmanship and good technique displayed by Kush on that occasion for 2. So Vic comes in bowls, Brendan. Throws just a little bit wide. It was reasonably well fielded. They got through for a run. Even ran into, I don't know whether Hopes he's tuned in, mate. G'day if you are, but ran into him and his mum the other day at the Whitford shops. So yeah, they were going to see a movie, The Housemaid, and Hopes he thought it was a very good flick. They were his words. 2 runs there, end of the over. So against my wife's better judgment, she decided I convinced her to go and see that with me yesterday, and it was very good movie. Yeah. So yeah, we went and saw that one as well. So that's about 4 or 5 that I might have seen in the last 2.5 to 3 weeks. Play ball. right up there. That's a no ball off the pitch. That's no good. He hopes he let me know that he was going to be coming down to the Whitford shops that day, that he was there, and he texted me and said, I'm on my way to the Whitford shops, and I texted him back saying I'm just leaving home to go there myself, so over the wicket. So around the wicket now, he's realised, because it's the left-handed batsman. Here we go, full toss. We're going to get 2 there. And so running to him at Big W, and also saw his mum there as well, over the wicket. That's gone for 7. Last ball. It was interesting, I've said before in the commentary, sometimes when I'm down at the Whitford shops, it depends who I run into as to how much time I spend talking to them around the wicket, as I'm there to do me exercise. And so some people, I sort of say, 2 runs there, end of the over. I say, you want to talk to me, you got to walk with me, but I didn't actually do that, being one of the owners of the establishment. I actually gave them a good, I don't know, 10 to 15 minutes it probably was, although he did run into a friend of his, another guy that he knew, did Hopesy, play ball. That took up a little bit of the time as well, but when he was talking to him, I was talking to his mum. That'll be out court. I think she holds me responsible. Stay here, Brennan. Yeah, you're here, Brennan. I think she holds me responsible for the punting and the card games we used to have down here at SEMA Sports when I first met Hopesy, more or less, I suppose, 20 plus years ago, back in Bruce's days. That's out bowled. I don't know what the batsman was doing. He was batting a long way out of his crease, and it was never going to work. And he's been bowled. Naman on a hat trick. Need the bails on, boys. Someone's got to put the bails back on. One of you? Yeah, anyway, just she's made a few comments like she used to not be able to sleep until Hopesy used to get home those nights. She was worried about him out playing cards for money down here at SEMA's back in those days. 3. Yeah, I did say to her that I said I wasn't the only one playing, just so you know. But I used to be pretty big on instigating a few of those games back then around the wicket. Not so much these days. Occasionally play if someone else talks me into it. 2 runs there last ball, but I used to be pretty good at organising it back in those days. Over the wicket. So I get on well with Hopesy's mum. And his dad, for that matter. It'll be 1, end of the over. His whole family, I suppose, although I haven't met Tim yet, but I'm sure that'll happen at some point. Yeah, it's we've only been in his 20s, I suppose, early 20s back in those days, Hopesy. Play ball. So his mum, as I said, has maybe given me some credit for maybe steering her son down the wrong path as far as she might see it, but anyway. Five runs there. Despite my influence, he's still turned out to be a reasonably good bloke, it seems. I know that his mum's proud of him because she told me exactly that. This could be run out, maybe. No, forget about it. It's not nothing. It's 1. Yeah. So, yeah. There you go. A little bit of history of things that used to happen down here 20 years ago plus. There's bowler comes in and bowls, and it's a leg side. So last ball. No ball off the pitch, and that's the end of the over. Yeah, Yeah, so I caught a little bit of an early end of my exercise that day that I did run into him, because I'd been going easy to try to put 2 hours in. I was up to about an hour 10 when I ran into him, and play ball after a 15-minute stand and talk. I thought it was probably not worth starting again, so I called it. And, but I've been putting in the 2 hours every day since, so we make an exception occasionally depending on who it is. We've got 4 in the back here. Oh no, he might have been just okay when he bowled it, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt as he was walking in. But, I'll be keeping a little bit of an eye on that, the guy on the 2 line. Zulu's having a bit of trouble putting the bars on. So he's decided he can't do it, and the batsman's going to do it for him. He did it with ease. Yep. It's a mystery as he bowls this. It's nicely played, actually. 2 runs there. We're watching Vic. He's bowling to Brendan, and he played it well. As Zulu hits the stumps, which means someone's going to have to set him up again. 2 runs last ball. Based on Zulu's previous efforts, we could be here for a while waiting. He may need some assistance. No, he's done it well this time. Good on you. As Vic comes in and bowls. And that'll be 1, and that'll be the end of the over. 1 for 15, Vic. This is Sunny. Play ball. As batsman plays at that, but he misses it. There's no score. As Sunny comes in to bowl to push B, and he beats the bat again. As it's 3rd ball coming up, 3rd ball. Beating the bat again. So pretty much 3 identical deliveries with identical results. It's in the batsman missed all 3 of them. As Sonny comes in and bowls to Brendan, who doesn't hit that either, and he's gone. They're probably crossed by the time he's knocked the bails off, so I'm happy to let the other bloke be on strike. Last ball, super ball, but I will be giving the batsman that was on strike out in that situation. Rightio, last ball, super ball. It is Sunny. We still haven't had a review for the whole year yet. That'll be 14. And that'll be the end of the over, and the supporters of the Baddington there absolutely love it, because I didn't even realise what was going on there. But the fact is they got up and won the skin by 1 run by hitting that 14. And so that's absolute gold. And the first pair in the first innings also got a 14. Off the last ball there of the partnership. So there you go. So the subcontinent strikers will be hoping that the next couple of pairs for 7-11 are as poor as what they delivered in their first innings tonight. So we've got. This will be play. You need the net closed. I know Lavish is bowling. The net, dead ball. The net. So wide. Trying to work out. Who hit that, and that's gone, I reckon. So he's given this bloke out. Let's have a look here. And no, still no one taking us on. That was close-ish, I thought. DP, that's who that dude is. I haven't had a chance to really check anything much tonight, so I might check that one. But still no challenges from either side. Let's have a look and see how close that ended up being. I gave it out, of course. I'll let you know. Wide, last ball. Looks like we've still got the 100 frame per second camera there, which is good. Dead ball. Hang on. Wait until he's put the bars on. As he bowls and hits it straight. Naman misfields it. So does the other dude initially. They get one, and that's the end of the over. Run out that I gave, which they didn't review, was out by a reasonably comfortable margin. So, yeah, we did the right thing there, which is always good. Right, play ball. It's got to be AJ. Right, this could be out. Yes, it is. Naman takes the catch, made it look pretty easy. Right arm over, this is AJ bowling to Adash. No ball off the pitch, he hits it pretty well. Won't matter if they catch it. Oh, look at the effort Sonny made for the catch there, which was irrelevant because it was a no ball off the pitch and he might have just hurt himself a little bit. I reckon he just winded himself there a little bit. I don't think you'll find that there's anything too permanent there. Yeah, hold his side there a bit, but it's a bit worse for wear, but I think he'll be okay. As we continue on, the bowler comes in, he bowls. It's a no ball off the pitch again. Round the wicket, okay. Sounds fair. As he bowls, he's out of his crease as he hits that. Naman goes the wrong end, now he goes the right end. Still reckon they get him. So, and that's last ball. We're going to have a look at this. Okay, so we've got our first review of the year, and the review's been lodged by the bloke at my end now. So the guy that was the non-striker initially. So Adash has decided that we'll have a look at this. So our first challenge for 2026. So where have we missed that? What happened there? Okay, we have to find it. After all that. Okay, so that's when he's been hurt, so that must have been the next ball, was it? Okay. Just bear with us. First review, I'm not used to having to do one. Haven't done one for about 3 weeks, 2.5. There it is, I think we've got the right ball here. Okay, this will be it. Okay, let's have a look. So we give it out. Then it's going to be fairly tight. Oh gee, I tell you what, I think he's home. Yeah. No, he looks like he's in there. I'll just check the other camera to make sure, but I think I'm in trouble. Just make sure of it. Hang on, this is a bit closer from there. It's still in, so not out. Okay. There you go. Well, I've been calling it. Last ball. How long would it take to make a blue this year? That'll be 4. End of the over. Well, the answer is it took 51 minutes, but it also only took the first review that we were confronted with for it to happen as well, which is not ideal, just quietly. So there you go. So like every year, we go into the year thinking, wouldn't it be great if we never made a mistake all year, play ball. And yet again, we're not going to be able to achieve that goal because we've already made one. No ball, front foot by a mile. So we're calling that. That's a long way over. Yeah, so any thoughts that I might have had, best laid plans of having a faultless year in the chair have already dissipated because we've made a blue already. We can only improve from there, we hope. Oh, jeez, there's no doubt about it. Anyway, that'll be 3. Yeah. We're going to give them 2 here, last ball. Yeah. And that looks like being 4. It is. And end of the over. That's ruined it a bit for me, that. Yeah, it was, I thought at least I'd try and get through, well, a whole night without having one of the reviews overturned, or God forbid, at least maybe a game, but we didn't even get that far. Play ball. Yeah, it's demoralised me a little bit. That's a wide. I'll have to regroup, get my act together. I'll be fine, don't worry about it. Around the wicket. It's a long year. I'm sure I'll redeem myself. That's another wide. Holly sorted out all the lollies, but now she's sorting out the potato chips, but has been distracted because she's got to serve a customer all of a sudden. That's another wide. 3 in a row. She was in the middle of sorting out those chips. To serve someone for a moment. That's been taken. Last ball, got a couple of blokes throwing the ball here, but you know, it's not fast or unfair in any way. And that'll be hit for 2, and that'll be the end of that over. You got 2 overs left, the partnership. Yeah. Holly can go back to doing what she was doing, which is sorting out the chips. Might need to replace a packet of twisties because I saw Emma eating a packet of twisties early on. That's a Happy New Year's present, I reckon. Play ball, a packet of twisties. Well filtered down the back there by my mate Vic. Yeah, I know it's only 1. Thanks, Naman, for letting me know. Yeah, Naman's all over it. No bat involved. So he comes in to throw the next one. It's in the air, and they'll get through for a couple. Let's give him a chance. Yep, he's on strike now. He's ready. He throws this one, and the batsman gets an edge. Naman watches it go by him. Didn't look like taking the catch. It's last ball. So we wait for Levish to throw the next one down, and that'll be looking like being 2. It is. So it's the end of the over. 6:55 p.m. It's 27 degrees and it's sunny, and Sunny has the ball in his hand right now. In fact, right on cue, you might say, and he's going to bowl. So at least he will bowl it and not throw it. Play ball. Go, mate. Here we go, Sunny. He bowls, and Dash hits it for a couple. Pretty good shape here, 7-11. They'd expect to win from here. They've got Push and Harry to bat next, so they've got good batters coming as well. So they should be able to get the job done, you'd think, with a bit of interest. That'll be 2. As he bowls this one, and in the air. No, not out. 2 runs there. Oh, Naman's going to give me one back here, because he wasn't even looking at the batsman, so he doesn't know. So this is just, taking a bit of a prayer bet here. He's just decided to take us on with this one. Why is that? Here we go. Just trying to bring this up here. So here we go. This should be the one. Here we go. It hasn't hit yet, and he's in now. It hit there, so it won't be out. Well, it hasn't hit anything yet. That's where it hit, and the bat's in, not out. So we found the right frame. It's not out, son. Sorry, Naman. Right, play ball. So, yeah. Naman got a bit excited there for a moment. Last ball, super ball. But when I zoomed in on it, he was able to be on the same page as me as to when impact was, and when that was, the batter was in, which is what we went with. End of the over. So one pair to go. So 2 reviews, 1 all. It is. If you want a frame, it was only about half a frame. It wasn't, it wasn't in by lots, but it was into enough to. It was conclusive. Harry and P. All right, play ball. This is Naman. No ball off the pitch. I can't really predict a more unimaginable start to the over than that from our mate Naman, who was looking like he was really keen to impress, and he just bowled one off the pitch. Anyway, now he bowls a full toss. It's probably not quite high enough for a no-e, but it's still not a particularly tremendous delivery. And for 2's Cruz has got balls in his hand, and I'm talking about the yellow ones. He's actually going to be going down the back to umpire the game down there. Down at play 13, it's a wide. So he's pretty keen. It's 6:59, and as soon as he even looks like getting enough players to start that game, he will. Fair enough. Okay, Naman bowls. He looks like he might have hurt himself there a moment ago. Last ball, as he's not moving all that freely, as you can see. Just needs to get this through this ball here if he can. He bowls, and it's hit in the air, and Vic does pretty well in the end. They get 1. End of the over. 2 for 3 for Naman. So Zulu. Play ball. Come in, Vic. Yeah, all good. Right, so Zulu comes in. A wide ball, that is, so that's what we have put in. Yeah, I know. Well, it's not as bad as a couple of the other blokes. So there's Damo Cicchini. He's another dude that I've seen at the shops a couple of times at Whitford's during the holiday period. That's gee whiz, the bowler there was looking anywhere else but where the ball was, and it ended up going for 3. So it was unnecessary. Would have been a wide. He hit it. Here comes Vic. Not out. 1 to come. There's Zulu. Hold him. That's out bowled end of the over, so come off the bat onto the stumps. It's a bit Muralitharan-like, but that's why people are going to say that's okay. So, yeah, well, that's, they need the bails on from somebody as well here. So, yeah, they can all stand around looking at each other, or one of them can put the bails on, and that's what just happened. Play ball. So Naman's going to have to trundle in and just roll the arm over here. No ball off the pitch. It doesn't look like the batters are going to take it easy on him, because that's been hit for 7. He just rolls the arm over again and goes for another 7. I mean, And I'm happy for him not to bowl if he wants to let someone else take over here. He's obviously not fit enough to bowl by the look of it. You want to give the ball to someone else to bowl? No, he wants to struggle on. We give him 3. Not ideal to be coming down here getting injured in the first game of the year. It'll be 2. And we've got a last ball coming up here. They're going to run 2 there. Probably didn't need to do that given the circumstances, but they did. Vic, you got to come in. Don't want to call him for that. Yeah, obviously Nam's just about cactus here. It's run out, and no one even appealed. End of the over. Over. Yeah, we're reviewing this, so I don't mind. Yeah, so no one appealed. No one cared. The only person who cares all of a sudden is the batsman, because I've given it out. Something's going on here with me trying to. Sometimes I'm having to click this twice or something for the to do a review. So I go to do the review, and then all of a sudden it stops dead, sort of just sort of pauses, and then before the replay comes up. Anyway, it's out by a fair bit. Yeah, so I wasn't telling fibs. End of the over. All right, play ball. So a couple of reviews my way, 1 against. 2-1. 2 to push. Yeah, so when I've done some of these reviews tonight, I've sort of gone back for the ball, waiting for the ball to be brought up, the one that I need to show the replay. And just before the ball's bowled, it's as if it's timed out or something, and I've had to then go back again and have another go to be able to show that's wide, to be able to show the actual replay. So I don't know if I'm explaining that all that well, but if you are listening, hopefully it's a little bit of a glitch that I've got going on here. Wide, last ball. Still been able to check them, but hasn't always shown up properly on the first attempt for some reason. It's as though it hasn't recorded it, but then I go back and then it has. So that's 7. End of the over. Anyway, it's our first night back. Can't expect it to run without a hiccup or 2. Play ball. This is Vic, and he dot ball a little bit. Vic bowls. Bump ball. So 3rd ball. I might go back to setting the screen up here on the keeper's end. See if that makes a difference rather than the bowler's end. Anyway, 3rd ball. Inside edge. It's worth 1. Off the toe of the bat. Very exciting 1. Almost through in my first game of the year. Probably only got about 799 to go to get through until the end of the year. That'll be 1 last ball Super Bowl. That'll be an approximate number. It'll be around that probably. It was last year. It would have been around that. All games included. That's the end of the over in the game. Can you keep the ball? Just keep it. Or over. I'll be back in a moment. But I think it was the game where you had to guess the number of sixes that were hitting in the match, and I think I picked something ridiculous like 23. And I can't imagine it would have been anywhere near that many hit, because first team made around, I think it was less than 120, and team batting second are 7 for 80 odd or something. So yeah, the hits just keep on coming. Beaumont's here for the first game of the year. Fine legs won the toss there. They're going to bat. Justin, captain, he called, he won. Throwing 2 tails so far to start the first 2 games of the year. Very unlike me, 2 tails. All right. Taylor opened the bowling. Yep. Players ready. Play ball. Here we go. Game number 2. Taylor bowls. Justin, nice shot. Get up the mark there with a couple. He's batting with James. James about to face his first pill for the year. So Taylor comes in and bowls. Hits his leg and does the fielding. No run. 2 Rosenells are standing there on the sidelines, both with arms crossed, having a good old chat, no doubt, as James plays over the top of that one. And it's 3rd ball. He bowls, and James off the body again. Glenn, or he had it all lined up to run him out down at the bowler's end, but he didn't. He forgot the most important ingredient, and that was to grab the ball. Anyway, last ball. It's Taylor bowls to Justin. Good shot again by Justin. End of the over. Nice couple of semi-aggressive shots for Justin, who usually builds his game. He's batting them along the lines of just dabbing at the ball a fair bit, but he's actually played through the line of those first 2 shots pretty well. Play ball. So Beaumont bowls and Justin plays it well. There's Lucky. 2 runs, so maybe Justin might be looking to display a little bit more attacking cricket when he's batting this year. We'll see. It'll be good if he does, as Beaumont bowls to James, who doesn't even look like hitting it. The first 3 that he faced hit his body, and that one he just missed everything. So James, can he get wood on it? Yes, he can. There's Andre. No, non-striker held the crease. So 1. It went out. No. Okay, so Taylor was just flirting with the idea of a review, but he said no. He was just joking. So Justin held the crease there, so it's all good. There's Beaumont. He's throwing the joint as he bowls here. And Justin again hits a nice 2. When I say last ball, he owned the business. Him and the great Stephen Howe. Off the leg again, and just the 1. End of the over. Yep. That's about 4 3/4 of a year ago, just about, I think, since I'm pretty sure that Hopesy and Hinchy took over in around about March or thereabouts 2020. Play ball. March, April. Hammered through the legs of the bowler. 5 runs to James, who actually middled one there. It was good to see. Thought he might have forgotten how to bat during the festive season, but that was a better shot. It's lucky bowl. And Justin again plays the ball well. 2 runs there. He's looked very, very solid as he's hit 5-2 so far, has Justin. So, lucky. Bowls and James. There's Damo, who panicked, to be fair, and they got through for a single. He made lucky. Comes in to put puts some effort in and bowls that one to Justin. He still played it aggressively, and he picks up the single this time. And last ball, so he's showing a lot of intent with the bat, Justin. It's good to see. Lucky bowls and in the air, but just wide of the fielders. Glenn does the fielding, not out, 2 and end of the over. Look at that, both batters are on 11 and Lucky's got none for 11. There you go. This will be my mate Damo. Play ball. Comes in and bowls to James, hits the full toss back at the bowler, and just the one. Damo bowls to Justin. It was well bowled. He kept it out nicely. Justin did a good job. They don't score, but it's all good. Damo to Justin. Yeah, well bowled again. The batsman can't do much with those 2 deliveries. They were both pretty much on the money. As it's third ball coming up, third ball. As he bowls to Justin, he hits it nicely on the leg side. It's Lucky. Oh, it was gone for all money. They get 2. And it's last ball coming up. Just the one other game to do after this one for me tonight. We'll have Top Dogs and the Lundries. Should be a decent game to tune in for as well. Inside edge there more or less for a couple. And that's the end of the over. 27 after 4 it is. Andre Benedetti. Play ball. Nice shot off the back foot. It's Damo when they get a couple. So we watch Justin facing Andre. No ball. Absolute shit it was. And the bowler can see the humour in that delivery. As he comes in, he bowls to Justin. Nice shot off the back foot. There's Beaumont. 2 runs to the batting team. There's Holly getting ahead of the game here. She's already sorting out the bibs, the netball bibs for tomorrow night. Fabulous. See that done again. And that'll be 4. And it's last ball coming up. Andre bowls to Justin, lets it go. That's the end of the over. Yeah, fair enough. It was a decent ball, bit of leg spin there for the bowler, and I think the batsman realised that playing a shot at that could have brought down about his downfall, so he decided just to let it go. And you don't have to hit runs off every single ball in indoor cricket. You can pick and choose a little bit. Play ball. Round the wicket left arm, sounds good. Here's Glenn. Bowling to James. In swinger, and he lets that go. So stop ball, and it'll be third ball coming up. Glenn on his way, bowls to James, and it's good again, and that means it's out. So stay here. You don't swap ends because of that. Yeah, we're not playing under 7s cricket. Swung in and the batsman just let it go, and it was third ball. They didn't run, so what can I tell you? It's gone. Yeah, that one's beaten the bat as well, so the batters just can't contend at the moment with the left arm in swinging deliveries from Glenn to the right-handed batsman. So back-to-back wickets there for the Spartans. Justin's on strike, he faces Glenn. He played it well. And, He's limping as well. 2 runs last ball, Super Ball. So already we've had Naman, who looked to get injured in the previous game, and now Justin's hobbling as well. So yeah, that'll be it. So we think 10, I believe. Yeah, over. Yep. So it did hit the back net, but it did bounce before doing so. So on the Super Ball, that's worth 10. So they got 39, which is a decent result, whichever way you look at it. On the MCG, the Fluffy Ducks 79 after 9 overs against Loose Gunts. And on Bay 13, Pocket Cuppa 80 runs in the 12th over against Jim's Cricket. There you go. So we can still go around the grounds, which is good. G'day Robbie, how are you, mate? Yeah, good on you. Is that right? Oh, that's commitment, mate, if I've ever heard of it. I will mention that in a minute. Yeah, play ball. Okay, our mate Robbie Peters, yeah, who he brings that dog down, the friendly one down the back there that you might be able to see right now if you're watching on YouTube. That's it could have been out first ball, but Lucky's just given him a reprieve. So Robbie's just told me that he's arrived at about 5 o'clock this morning on a flight back from Vietnam. There you go. And he's so committed that here he is to make sure that he's here to play his game tonight here at SEMA Sports. That's the sort of commitment we love to see, as he hits it nicely off the back foot, and we'll give him 2. There you go, eh? I wonder how life is in Vietnam at the moment. Well, Robbie will probably be able to tell me if I ask him. Maybe a conversation for another time. So we're in the middle of a game here. As Lucky comes to the bowls to Tim. Nice shot, Timmy. Oh, off the middle of the bat. Yeah, 2 runs to you, son. As Dad was watching, Carl Rosenau. He's got to be getting close to 70, that dude, this year. Or it must be about that if he's not already there. Still coming down and loving it down here at SEMA's. Damo, that wasn't a very good tap at all. You get 1. Last ball. There you go, there's the big run from the bowler, and Damo spent it before he got it. They get 2, and that's the end of the over. Yeah. Look at Holly go with those bibs. Hey, Timmy, is your dad 70 yet? Oh, is that all? I thought it was 69 last year or something. No? Not yet? No, I got it wrong. Okay, play ball. So I reckon he's about 67. Oh, gee whiz, he's a fair way off 70 then. I reckon Timmy's wrong. She should know. It's his dad. I'm going to have to ask Carl next time I get an opportunity. Anyway, Taylor comes in bowls. That's hit well, but in the air and safely. It's happy days for Robbie. 4 bits to you, my boy. Good news. 58 for me this year in April the 12th. 58. Oh, look at that effort. Oh, he punches the air with glee. Does our mate Taylor. And there's Timmy Rosenau. Just sort of more or less letting the bowler know that he was very impressed with that effort himself. Good on you. That's the sort of bloke Tim Rosenau is. As Taylor bowls to Robbie, and it's in there but safe. There's Damo. Again, he spent it before he got it. He's done it 3 times in about the last 5 deliveries. Last ball. Yeah, needs to get the ball in his hand and then worry about how he's going to dispose of it. Slower ball. Timmy went through Lucky. There's Andre. They get 2, and that's the end of the over. It's currently just dropped down to 26 degrees and mostly sunny at the moment. It's 7:28 p.m. the 5th of January 2026. That's right, 2026. Yeah. Well, we play ball. This is Beaumont to Breeze. That's been hammered for 7 off the back foot by Tim Rosenau. How do you feel, Bo? He wouldn't have heard me say that, but he wouldn't be feeling as good as he was prior to that delivery. as he bowls this one, and Robbie, hits another 7 if you don't mind, even though Andre got a hand on it. Back-to-back 7s there off Beaumont's bowling. Most unfortunate, because he only went for 6 runs in his first over altogether, and he's gone for 14 off 2 balls here. And this is going to be 2 more. Bit uppish, but handy runs. As we watch Beaumont come in and bowl to Robbie. Underneath edge, and they don't score any this time. It's last ball. And 1 ball to go here. As he bowls to Robbie. Robbie hits it in the top net, and they'll get only 1, and that's the end of the over. So the last 3 balls only cost 3 runs, but the highlight of that over, no doubt, was, as far as I was concerned, was the first 2 balls that were smoked for 7s. Anyway, this will be Glenn. Glenn will be bowling left arm around the wicket. Play ball. So he brings the ball back into the right-handers. You might want to be aware of that, batters, because the first 2 batters didn't have a clue. Here we go. Robbie got bat on it, which is something. It's a dot ball. Anyway, we're getting to watch Glenn here again. He's bowling to Robbie. And in swing, he got the outside edge. It'll only be a single. I bowled. 68 is the score. I was born in 1968. It seems like a fair while ago, and it is. That'll be 3. Didn't do well enough down the back there, Andre, to keep it off the back. That'll be 2. Last ball. Anyone know the restaurant Swell, Mullaloo, in Mullaloo, Swell? That's where I'll be on Friday night. My wife's birthday coming up this Friday, and we've already booked dinner there. Yeah, about 6:45 p.m. we're going to be there, so I won't be going dancing this Friday. It starts again this Friday, and I had to let a few people know late last year, end of the over, that I wouldn't be there on that particular Friday for dancing, because I was going to be going out for dinner with my wife for her birthday. And I had to tell a couple of people of that, because I've more or less inferred to most people that do still attend Gilpinson's Dance Studio on a Friday night that if I'm not there, you probably need to send out a missing persons ad. Play ball. So I told a couple of people that I know well to just let them know that I wouldn't be there, so they weren't completely shocked. It was not out 2 runs. No. So there's about as much chance of me missing a Friday night dancing opportunity as there is of me missing a night's indoor cricket umpiring, and the chances of either of those are very remote, although they do happen on the odd occasion. 2 runs there. We had a couple of nights off last year due to illness, which I couldn't avoid. That was about it, and that's about the only reason I'll miss work. I've got to be pretty sick for that to happen. I'm hoping this year that I I'm hoping this is a year where I don't have any time off at all for illness, because I haven't had many days off over the 40 years that I've been doing it. That'll be 7. Last one was shot by Tim Rose now, so hopefully this will be a year where it's sickness free. And or at least not bad enough to miss any work over or any dancing for that matter. That misses the stumps and the bat, and that's the end of the over. So anyway, yeah, I'll be at Swell Restaurant 6:45 p.m. this Friday, the 9th of January, my wife's birthday. She won't care if I tell you how old she is. She'll be sure how old she'll be. It's older than me, believe it or not. Play ball. Although she looks about the same age as me, a lot of people say. And she'll be 64. think that's ended up only being one. So that's what we gave. Yeah, so one more year, 65 next year, will change a few things. Yeah, get some of a superannuation if we want to, and you know, get a gold card or a senior citizens card or something like that. Although we already get some benefits with regards to seniors cards, like movies and so forth already too, but I think 65, I don't know, I'm sure there'll be a couple of other changes. Anyway, that'll be 2. Last ball, Super Ball. That'll be 5 and 10, in fact, end of the over. There you go. Yeah, and the next thing, so that'll be a big year. The early stages of 2027 for us, because as I say, she'll turn 65, my wife, that year, and our anniversary, wedding anniversary, is the 15th of February, the day after Valentine's Day. So this year it'll be 29 years. Which will make next year the 30th year, so probably stay at Burswood or something like that, because we've done that a couple of times, or on each anniversary of like each 10, 20, so we might as well do 30 as well. Hopefully we get to do many more. Play ball. So we've already discussed doing that already for then. 2 runs to Chris. As Andre bowls to Sam, it's a good shot off Bo's leg. That's 1 run all day. So plenty to look forward to. I mean, we said Christmas and New Year, but there's always something coming up that's you know, add that little bit of extra interest to life, things like birthdays, anniversaries, and Valentine's Day, court. Stay as you are, that'll do. Just stay. Yeah. You know, Easter will come up before you know it. Australia Day is not far away. So all these special occasions that you have to look forward to. Last ball, I think that all contributes to the fact that time seems to just pass you by very quickly, because there's always something coming up. That'll be 2. It's the end of the over. Anyway, we don't need time to really rush by all that quickly if we can help it, because yeah, still I've got a lot left to give. I don't need to wake up one day and find out that I'm 88 or 95 years of age or something like that. Play ball. I've got plenty of things to do before we reach that point, hopefully. That'll be 2. And that'll be, would have been out, they get 1. Two to Sam. Feel a story coming on. Wait for it. As Beaumont comes in and bowls to Chris. And yeah, just the 1. Last ball coming up. Talking about how many years we've got left, and you know how time passes us by very quickly. That's the end of the over. And I tell you what I am thinking is that if we ever become a completely cashless society before my days come to an end, play ball, I'm going to be in big trouble. I've discovered I'm probably going to need someone else to pay all my bills for me and so forth. I mean, I'll be happy to pay for them, but I'll need someone else to organise the payments to become a cashless society. 2 runs. I've discovered that because my wife talked me into going to the Moonlight Cinema at Kings Park. It might have been Saturday night. I think it was. That's 2 runs there. That was an experience. I mean, I have been to the outdoor cinemas before, the one near the Burswood, which I don't know if it still operates that one or not. But, anyway, that's our court. Now, she saw some tickets on her phone that we could get to go and see this English girl band 6. I don't know if you know who they are or not. Anyway, 7 runs there. That's the end of the over. Anyway, she said to me on the Saturday, that'd be a thing that we could do together. That'd be nice before you go back to work. Let's go and have a night at the outdoor cinema and go and see that. She said, you'll probably love it. You'll know all the songs. It's really good. Yeah. Play ball. Anyway, they were pretty impressive to be fair, but I don't know if it was necessarily my kind of music overall, but what they did was still pretty of good quality. But I didn't know any of the songs. Anyway, they bugger that up and Glenn yells and they get 1. Anyway, that's not really what most of the story's about. She wanted to buy these tickets on through her phone. Apparently it was $25 a ticket. I reckon it missed out, and it doesn't look like we're getting a review, so we just move on. So, which is good because I'm in the middle of a story, and I don't want to stop just to do something trivial like a review. Right? So, Andre's going to bowl to Sam here. We'll get back to that. And swing and a miss, last ball. So anyway, it was $25 tickets, but apparently if you have one of those Cinebuzz cards, which is sort of used for the movies at like event cinemas and so forth, it was $15. And we do have one of those cards. That's 4, end of the over. So we could get 2 tickets for 30 instead of 2 tickets for 50. If we had the Cinebuzz membership card, which we do. Anyway, as we all know, I don't have a smartphone, and after I see some of the trouble my wife goes with using hers, play ball, I still aren't convinced that I want one. Anyway, she tried to order these tickets and put in the Cinebuzz membership card, and then it wanted her to verify her number and her email address and the password for the card. We didn't know what that was. 7 runs there to Chris, by the way. So long and the short of it was we had all sorts of trouble trying to organise how to get the discounted tickets on our Cinebuzz card by trying to order it through my wife's smartphone. We even organised an email to come back our way to help us out, give us some information. Ask a question and all that, and then they'll help us. 1 run, last ball. That didn't help. Nothing worked. We spent about an hour on it. We were no better off than when we'd started, which doesn't surprise me. That's 1, and that's the end of the over. So we ended up, I ended up saying, I'll just stuff it. We'll just rock up, and surely we'll be able to, they'll have FPOS or something like that probably. Surely you can't only be allowed to go if you buy your tickets online. That was what I was thinking. Anyway, play ball. It all works out in the end, don't worry, so it's not a story that's going to completely have destroyed me. Hit it well, 2. Last over of the innings here. So anyway, so we decided to go with that, so we rock up on the night. Started at 8 o'clock, so we got there about 7. It's out. It's good night, Irene. You don't really want to, do you? There's no chance it's in. There's no chance. We'll just go on with it. Yeah, if there was any chance that was in, I'd be all over it with you, but there's no chance. I talk him out of it as he hits that beautifully, and it goes for 5. Yeah, so we rock up there about 7. There's a girl standing there that you can go through to the entrance and all the rest of it to get into the place. Oh, that's out. Last ball, Super Ball. We rock up and we go, well, we had all sorts of trouble trying to order the tickets on the smartphone, and we couldn't do it. We've got a Cinebuzz card. How do we organise the tickets? $15 each. That's good night, Irene. Can I grab the ball, please, Taylor? And when I get the ball, I'll then I'll come back to my story. Thanks, Damo. Yeah, good news. And there you go, mate. Yeah, we've done well. Very good, 2 for 2. Yeah. So anyway, the girl there, they had some sort of I think walkie-talkie type situation. So as soon as we said that we weren't able to get the tickets online, she said, well, I'm going to have to contact my supervisor. So it's already started. And so she contacts the supervisor. Another lady rocks up about 5 minutes later and says, I was supposed to buy the tickets online. And I said, yeah, we tried that. It didn't work. So we've got a Cinebuzz card here. Can we still organise tickets and the discount? And she said, I'll have to get the manager. He rocks up about another 5 minutes later, and he is actually able to help us, believe it or not. They were able to go to some sort of office area where they were able to get a FPOS machine and put in the details of our Cinebuzz card, and we ended up getting our 2 tickets for $15 each. So, but it took around about 15 to 20 minutes from the time we arrived until we were actually fully in, ready to prepare ourselves to watch the film. Anyway. Then we decided, we'll get the bean bags, and last time, hey? Yeah, Happy New Year, James. Good on you, mate. Yeah, there's a Happy New Year from James. He didn't bat, did he? Who's injured? Oh, Justin. Yeah. Oh, okay. What? His finger? His foot. Okay, so Justin's might have broken his foot. Okay, well, that's no good. Gee whiz, I think Naman's broken something as well. Gee, it's all happening down here. The first game of the first night of the year, Beaumont and Lucky. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, we've got a sub filter. It's all good. Yeah. So what are we waiting for now? Somebody come out here without a box or something. No, I don't know what we're waiting on because the sub is already on the court. So who are we waiting on? Who's missing? Well, where is he? He just batted. Must be a bathroom break. There he is. Yeah. Totally oblivious. Here he comes. Anyway, we'll keep talking while he's doing that. I've got nothing else better to do right now. Now Sam's going to do his shoelace up after it's having a bit of a whiz. It's all right. The game doesn't take place without you, mate. Here we go. Play ball. All right, so Robbie comes in to bowl to Beaumont. It's found its way to the back, I think, 5 bits. So anyway, so we decided we'd get a beanbag while we were there each to lie on, or sit on, or whatever we lied on it. And last time we went to the outdoor cinema at Burswood, I think they were about $6 each to get one of those. Well, they were $12.50 they were. Yeah, $12.50 each, so that's $25 on top of the 30. We had a bit of good news there. They had an FPOS machine all ready for us. So we were able to pay for that without having to, they didn't try to make us use my wife's smartphone or anything silly like that. They just said, here's the machine, and yeah, just tap your card and we're all good to go. So that was good news. Last ball. Yeah, so $50 we've spent so far, and we've been there half an hour. We haven't done much. gone, Beaumont. And end of the over. Yeah? You want to have a look? Yeah, I reckon it is close. We're going to have a look anyway. Let's have a look. There we go. Had 3 reviews in the first game. We got 2 right, we got 1 wrong. See how it's doing that? I've got to go back again. It keeps on cutting out a ball here or something, and I've got to have 2 goes at rewinding it to actually bring up the replay. No, that's not going to do it either. All right, I don't know why that's happening. Here we go, another go. Yep, so I'm having to click on the rewind button twice every time I want to do a review instead of once for some reason. Just putting it out there. Here comes the throw, here comes the bat. It's good night, nurse, Beaumont. There it is. You're out there, not a metre, but it's certainly enough to swear by. End of the over, boys. Swap ends. Beaumont says, was it close? Yeah, well, there you go. The writing was on the wall. Good night, Irene. 3-1 to Woz. Play ball. This is James. We'll get a little bit of a break in the story there, which is a bit of a shame. Hopefully somebody's listening and watching on YouTube. Otherwise, I've been just telling all this bullshit for no reason. Shouldn't be the first time. James is bowling. So where was I? Yeah, that's right. So we're up to what's that? So we're up to 55 bucks so far, and we've been there half an hour, and we've managed to pay for our bean bags and our tickets to get in. 3 runs there. We did have dinner before we went, so we thought we might buy a couple of things. So took some drinks with us. Thought wife wanted an ice cream. I thought I'll just grab a chocolate. Maybe we'll get some hot chips and share those. So that was the plan. There was a food truck there and a drink truck. So just a couple of vans there or trucks there that you could. That's out in the end. Oh, Beaumont, tell your story walking again. Last ball. So anyway. This is interesting because now it's around about 7:35 p.m. and there's this announcement that comes over that you have to place your orders for food and drink no later than 7:45 p.m. 1 run end of the over. So we head our way to the food and food truck, and there's a sign out the front of it saying, just scan the QR code to be able to place your order. Well, you know, that's, they may as well be talking Swahili if they're going to try and get me to do so. Are we letting this guy bowl? Because he is the sub. Are we letting, is it all right? Yeah, they're all right with it. Okay. Play. So this bloke's going to bowl instead of Justin, who's injured. Right, he bowls. Yeah, the speaking Swahili thing comes from Lenny Pervin. He usually uses that when he talks to me and I don't understand what he's on about, so that's where I've got that from. But they may as well be speaking that if they start asking me to be interested in scanning a QR code, because number one, I don't have a smartphone, so that probably leaves me out of the equation straight away. Anyway. Oh, Jesus. I don't think he hit it, so it doesn't really matter. But the fielding there was nothing short of deplorable. Anyway, so there we are. It's 7:35. We're working out what we want. My wife has her phone with her, and we think, okay, so she scans the QR code. Good on you. 2 runs. Last ball. Anyway, again, we're getting back to, you know, needing codes and all sorts of shit. Nothing's easy, and it was never going to be, and I thought, we're going to be in trouble here. My wife knows herself around the smartphone fairly well, but it's not foolproof. That's 3, that's the end of the over. No, I've already called it. Swap ends, just move on with the game. Yeah, so anyway, so we're having trouble. She's able to find the menu and all the rest of it, and we've worked out what we want. And we know how much it's going to cost. It's about 26 bucks for an ice cream, some hot chips, and some chocolate. And then we go to try and pay for it on a phone, and of course gives her a code, play ball, and she says to me, can you memorise the code was, because I've now got to go into another screen where I've got to put the code in. And of course I've got a good memory. The code was only 4 numbers, so I could remember it, but that didn't help us. Whichever way we looked at it, we couldn't get it to work. And so now we're up to 7:42, and I said, well, we've only got 3 minutes, we're not going to make it, no ball off the pitch. We're not going to be able to order our food and drink in time, they're going to close on us before we get a chance. So I looked at the top of the counter of the drinks truck, and it looked to be an FPOS machine there. So I decided to go there and said, look, we'd like to place this order. I know you're wanting us to scan QR codes and all the rest of it, but it's not working for us. Is that an FPOS machine? Can we use that? That's a wide. And yeah, last ball. Anyway, the guy had a sense of humour, and he said, yeah, this is what we call the last chance saloon machine, the FPOS machine. Wide, end of the over. He said, we only bring that out for the no-hopers that don't seem to be able to, use their smartphones or work their way around a QR code. So I accepted that as fair criticism. He said, yes, I will help you play ball. So we were able to place our order, and that'll be a wide. And we were able to pay pass on the FPOS machine. And we managed to get back lying down on our beanbag at around about 8:01, which is about 1 minute after the film actually started. So it was a good thing we got there early, because if we had it rocked up at the last minute, that's a wide. Basically, well, we would have gone hungry, and we may not have even got in, because all the rigmarole we had to go through with 3 people being involved to let us pay to buy our tickets on FPOS, dot ball, last ball coming up. So it was quite an experience. And wide, end of the over. So the whole experience cost me $82, and as much as it was nice to lie down in the beanbag next to my wife, we were only about 3 minutes into the film before we both realised that it was going to be more her sort of thing than mine, just to rub it in a bit further. Play ball, this is Chris. I didn't mind it, didn't hate it, but it wasn't really my thing. No ball, it's too high, I'm happy with that, +2, rebound. Yep, so anyway, and of course it went for an hour and a half, and it was a bit like, if you've ever sat through, if you're not an avid churchgoer, but you've had to sit through things like an hour and a half of worship music or so forth, it was a bit like that. It was an hour and a half it went for, and I kept a pretty close eye on the time all the way through, waiting for it to end. As I said, it cost me $82. Did I tell you that before? I just thought I'd mention it again. That'll be 3. Anyway, the upside to the whole thing was that, and this is a bit of friendly advice for all those blokes out there that have a partner, and you want to do something to impress them. Maybe do the odd thing that they really want to do, even if it's not really your thing, and probably work out well for both of you. It's only one last ball Super Bowl. So I think so she was very good. We're not going to run him out. No. Last ball Super Bowl. Beaumont left early, he thought it was over. Tim says don't worry about it. Yeah, so anyway, my wife was very appreciative of the fact that we went. It was a nice thing to do, and that'll be a good ball, and that's the end of the over. I'm glad we had that one. That was really worth waiting for. Yeah, so ended up being a nice night together in the end, and gave me a few brownie points because she actually loved it. So we've done plenty of things over the years that I've really wanted to do that she mightn't have chosen. So sometimes it doesn't hurt to just to do something to please the other person, which is what I did. But that actual show's coming on the actual indoor cinemas very shortly. It's called Six. Will I be going to see it again? No, I will not be. Play ball. Even though they all had good voices, what they did was pretty clever in a lot of ways. To be fair, I can acknowledge that. Just wasn't really my sort of thing. So there you go. What a great way that was to spend me Saturday night. Anyway, whilst you've been learning about all the fun that I have with technology, mobile phones and QR codes and online tickets, there actually is a game of cricket happening at the same time here. And I haven't actually looked at the score, so I'm going to do that in a minute, but I actually have no idea right now what the score is. I'm going to have a look right now. And that's right, the fine legs made 116 and these boys are 39 in the 7th over. There you go. So it's, I didn't have no idea. That's not out, it's 1. And it's last ball coming up. Anyway, we can't have the first night of indoor cricket umpiring happening again here to start the year without a story or two from me. 3 runs, end of the over. But as I said, if we ever end up, if I live long enough to see a cashless society, I am in deep hook. I really am. Play ball. And there's a chance it could happen before I pass on. There is some chance I reckon that could happen. I'm hoping not, but you know. My parents, my dad's not with us, my mum's still going, but she's in aged care, but they wouldn't, the world would eat them alive right now if they were in the normal everyday life. I'm telling you, I've got my own problems, but I mean, at least I've got a mobile phone. They didn't have one. I've got a computer. They didn't have one. And so, you know, the online thing for them, if it ever had come about, would I don't know what they would have done. I don't know what we're going to do half the time. Their last ball. I've got a little bit of an idea, but it's not much of one, to be fair. Anyway, they get 1 there, and that'll be the end of the over. But you know, a lot of people use their mobile phone like it's a breeze. It's one of the easiest things to have to use for whatever reason. And even though my wife is pretty good at it in many regards, there's a lot of times when I still find that it's a struggle for her. Play ball, and when I see her struggling like buggery to, you know, try and pay for tickets online or try to get discounts or whatever you can with all your different cards that you have, and I see how much trouble she's having, that doesn't inspire me to rush out and buy one for myself, I'm telling you. It's just easier. FPOS, BPay, cash. That's all I'm interested in. I got my power bill today. I paid it by BPay on the phone. Yeah, there's I ring up my bank, 13 number it is, and says the opportunity to pay your bill. It gives you about 8 of your regular bills that you pay, so you don't have to put in all the details like customer reference numbers and all that, unless it's a brand new bill, last ball. And so I ring up my bank and it says for Telstra, push 3, Western Power, push 4, that sort of thing. That's out, end of the over. And Synergy, I should say. Synergy, not Western Power anymore. Shows you how old I am. Yeah, Synergy. I think Synergy is actually the number 1 on my for the when I ring my bank to pay a bill on BPay, and yeah. So the bill comes, gets emailed to me. I take a printout, play ball. I do the phone banking on BPay, pay the bill, they give me a receipt number which I write down, and then I file it away in a manila folder where I keep all the bills that I pay until eventually I start throwing some of them out once they're about 6 months to 12 months old. I keep the most recent ones, and that's how I do it, and that's how I'm going to continue to do it until they stop me from being able to. Two runs there. Next option would be to go to the post office and just pay the bill direct. I think I know you can do that with your phone bills. I'm not sure whether you can do that with Synergy or not. You probably can, but anyway. 3 runs there, last ball. So my storage is in folders in my office. It's not on a phone, let me tell you. That's 4, that's the end of the over. I have a number of manila folders with all sorts of things written on the top. Superannuation, QBE insurance, normal bills. I've got probably 10 different things going on there. Play ball, where I print my bills. It's a wide, and use the home phone usually, or my mobile to ring up and pay these bills by BPay. 2 runs. Yep. I'm a bit of a dinosaur. Probably already knew. I won't change my ways unless I'm forced to. Just sort of like I am. That's 2. Anthony Campbell's just walked through the door. I didn't know if he'd still be able to afford to play indoor cricket after all the money he would have pissed away on the horses lately, I would have thought. That'll be 1. Last ball. It's another story we could talk about for a bit, probably, because he's got a few horses he has a small share in. That's a no ball off the pitch, end of the over. One that he owns pretty much half of, and the rest are just small percentages. Swap ends, yeah, when you're ready. Yeah. Anyway, I've been having a little. I had a good holiday in terms of the punt overall. When I did my own thing, when I started backing his horses, it didn't go too fast, but I didn't. I was well up for the holidays. Play ball, so I wasn't really that worried. I don't bet enough money to, send myself into ruin. Not out. That'll be 2. But I've still had a little bit on his horses when they run, and none of them really are doing all that well. A couple of them have run reasonable races. You might have got a 2nd or a 3rd somewhere along the line. Backing the top 7's not working. I'm telling you, I never do that. But he's had a few of them run last. Lost the rider on 1, missed the start on about 3. All world beaters, apparently it's 1, or gonna be. Anyway, I'll keep backing them because it's a bit of fun. It's one way of pissing away a bit more money, though, to be fair, so far lately in that regard. Last ball, Super Ball. I reckon his horse Fire, I reckon that's going to win one. I reckon somewhere along the line it's going to win, and you want to be ready for it just in case. Banking on the fact that it'll have a day where it'll happen. That'll be 10, and that's the end of the over. Saw a horse in Sydney on the weekend win and pay about $130. It does happen. I wasn't on it, but I happened to see the race. So you never know. But at the moment, these horses are not really producing much money his way or my way. I wouldn't have thought. Glenn and Damo. It's not Anthony's fault that this is happening. I think it's just a case of some of these horses are just not all that good, to be fair. Play ball, I reckon that's fair assessment. There's a Stadio something or other in Sydney. That's actually a decent horse. Won a race and has run 2 or 3 placings in the last 3 or 4 months or something like that. And a couple of others have won 1 or something. But there's been a lot that have done nothing. That's a good catch. You're out for a duck, Glenn. Happy New Year to you. But what I have discovered with these horses is that they need basically the planets to completely align, and everything has to go well. Like you basically need the soft run on the fence, doing no work with light weight to be a chance. Because if the horse misses the start, is trapped 3 wide, has to do any work or anything like that, it's your ticket's confetti immediately. They just don't, flash home and come from nowhere. They don't do it tough and then and get up. 7 runs last ball. You need everything to go right for these horses to win, it seems. You got another ball, Damo. Anyway, as I said, that's not Anthony's fault. That's the horses are as good as they are, and it is what it is. That's the end of the over. There's plenty of horses out there that are no good or ordinary, or that need the charm run. But there's been a lot of them that I've been keeping an eye on, having a small punt on, that haven't done all that well. Play ball in the last few months. That's 3. Yeah, it's no sour grapes from my point of view. It really isn't. As I say, I'm probably spending somewhere between $5 or $10 on the races that include Anthony's horses. And to be fair, I've got 2 or 3 bets in the race that don't include his horse, just to give myself a chance in case I'll get in something in case his horse does nothing. And a couple of times I've got a little bit back, but I haven't really. I wouldn't say I'm in front on his horses. 1 run there. He had 1 horse win and pay about $12 one day, and I had 5 on that, and that was nice. But that's about the extent of it. There's been a lot that haven't paid off in between. But anyway, it's something to keep you interested in. It's wide. Last ball, you never know. One of these weeks he might have 7 runners, and they might all win. I'll take a $1 multi and it'll pay $2 million, and I won't have to bet again. Yeah, good luck with those odds was. End of the over. Anyway. Anthony is here anyway, so good to know that he can still afford to have a game of indoor cricket. Play ball. There's sub bowls, and let's hit back at the bowler. And we're probably due to commentate some indoor cricket for a bit here, as the scores have levelled up a fair, or even up a fair bit here. In fact, if anything, the Spartans should really win from here with the quality of batters that we have out here, particularly Glenn. No disrespect to Damo, who's still quite a solid batsman, but. A swing and a miss, it doesn't inspire much confidence, but they only need 6, and they've got 3.5 overs to go, and these 2 should be good enough to get the job done from here, you would think. He's hit that for 3. Keep going, Damo. Time is it's 8:13 p.m. No one cares because it's only 3 games tonight to get through here, so no one will be in any massive hurry. Glenn hammers a 7. He should have been run out, but he's not. And it's last ball coming up. You can see that, we've got the Lundries and the Top Dogs for the next game, and they pretty much look to all be here, which is great. No, end of the over. No, just be happy that I didn't give you caught behind. Damo. He didn't hit it, but he wanted a wide, and it wasn't. There's Cruz and Ethan. They've just both finished their games. Tim Rosenau. Play ball. There's Justin down the back there. He's on crutches, so yeah, not in good shape. I don't even know how he injured himself. Somebody said something about maybe he hit his foot with his bat or something, but I may have not. Don't take that as gospel. I'm not exactly sure. That's out court. Damo. Oh, he's hit him in the leg. Yeah, he's all right. It's hit him in the thigh or the quad muscle. That's our mate Glenn having to wear that one. Yeah. Over the wicket. I think 2 and last ball, Super Ball, won't really matter. Ethan looks skinnier than since he's been back from the Christmas New Year. I don't know how blokes do that. I must have a glass of water for Christmas lunch instead of pork, turkey, ham, potatoes, and everything else that I had. End of the over. Can you keep the ball, please, boys? Anyway, that'll be that. Yeah, that's right. It's him. Yeah. Skinny little bugger he is. I just had a look at him as he walked past. I'll be back. Yeah, good on you, Jay. Jay's just been run out on the MCG and he reviewed it. I said, you can tell your story walking, you're gone. He was. He just got confirmation a moment ago. Right, Lundry's won the toss, going to bowl first. Yep, so when we do these reviews, we've got to click the record button twice to apparently bring up the replay. I've learnt that tonight. I don't know if that'll be permanent. Anyway, Julian Swaggerman, Daniel and Daniel Peters opening the batting. Alright, who we got here for these dudes? Abdul's got the ball in his hand, but he's not bowling. Who's bowling? P-A-N. Is it P-A-N-A-V? So new player? Is that it? Yeah? Happy with that? Right, play ball. Looks like we're going to be happy with that as he comes in the bowl. Not a bad first up delivery, I've got to say. Just the one. The Lundrys will be up and about here. Dan Peters on strike. Good ball, nicely driven. Fielder there, good fielding. He was gone to be hit. He got three. Right, probably all storied out. We've pretty much crapped on for a fair bit of the night so far. This is going to be potentially a quality game, and we might focus on the cricket predominantly. As Panav comes in, bowls it down. Unfortunately he ducks, but he's not getting an OE for that. Gee whiz, that's nowhere near too high. Last ball. I don't know what Dan was trying to do there. Hang on, mate. He's very keen, the bowler. Very keen to be on up and about. He's ready to go as he comes in again. And that one Dan hits for two, but it didn't go where he aimed it to. 2 runs into the over. Over, boys, swap ends and all that. Sorry, I've forgotten the guy's name. Yeah, I know, yeah. Okay. Ask. Abdul. Okay, it's changed. It's alright, yeah, I know Abdul. Yeah, play. All good. He bowls a wide, which I pay. So, got down to 23 degrees. It's mostly cloudy now. It was mostly sunny earlier. Over the wicket. As Abdul comes in and bowls to Dan Peters. That's good enough. I'm alright with it. Tightish. Oh, Deadrock just bowls a half tracker on the MCG. Dan Peters. No, I'm happy with one. No review. Started the year in fine fettle, getting the first review of the evening wrong. We've got 3 right since then. Just the 4 so far tonight overall. Dot ball, last ball. Yep, came down here again like I do every year, determined to make it a year where not one mistake occurs. And the first one that we were challenged on, we went the wrong way. So 1 run into the over. So that'll be another year, 2026, where the pipe dream isn't going to work out for me. But one wrong, 3 right, not the worst start to the year, but not faultless. Play ball. Dask. Julian, yeah, outside edge, would have gone straight to first slip. 1 run for that in this game. Phil Wakefield's bowling on the MCG. Alex Tredgent hits him for 4. Oh, leading edge from Dan Peters. Looks like it might be worth 2 to win, but it wasn't a very confident looking shot, fair to say. Fielder to go down a bit, but he doesn't really respond as he bowls. And nicely played to Julian. It goes straight to the bloke that he wanted, the bowler wanted to come in a bit closer. Anyway, 2 runs it was. Julian Gangemi's who he's watching. 2 runs there, last ball. He's actually watching this game at the moment, and yet some of the blokes that he normally plays alongside are playing in the game on the MCG, but he's not interested. It'll be hammered, well fielded. No, in easily, not close. 1, end of the over. It'll be 20 after 3. Robbie Christale is buying a couple of drinks there from Holly at the bar. Anthony Campbell's got a bowl on the MCG. I won't be able to miss that. Who's bowling? Yeah, I know who that is. So I didn't miss that ball that Anthony bowled, but Anthony's going to be bowling to Alex Tredgen. A good chance that'll go to the back net. Play ball. So I'm going to be able to watch that just in time as Anthony bowls, and Alex just hits it for 2, as does Julian here. Anthony Campbell to Brenton Scott on the MCG. Short. Just hits another 2, but could have hit more if he wanted to. Probably hasn't stopped working since she got in, which is not unusual. 2 runs there. Looks like it's been turned off since the outset of the first game. That's worth 1. Information I was giving on injuries earlier on that Justin Davies, I was right about what I thought might have happened. He actually did hit his foot with the bat when he was running between wickets or something in that previous game. Last ball. Anyway, he's on crutches, and he reckons he can't put any weight on his foot at all. So he actually thinks there's a chance that something's actually broken there, which is a very unfortunate way to start the new year. Self-inflicted. End of the over, it seems. Anyway. Well, hopefully we'll find out more, see if he's any chance next week. But if something's broken, he won't be playing for a while. It will be 3rd ball, yep, and I don't know who this is either. Who's bowling, Abdul? Right, very good. Ismail. Right, 3rd ball, play. That'll be worth 3. Played by Mr. Peters. And, we'll give him 2. Oh, Anthony Campbell just misfielded a ball that hit the back net, and he was looking to blame 1 or 2 other people for it. Probably won't change from one year to the next. Probably run out. It is. Oh, look at they're pretty happy about it. Look at them go. Gee whiz. Last ball. Oh, I did things over the Christmas and New Year period that probably I thought was more exciting than what we just saw then, and yet the carry on there from the fielding team was as if they'd just set the world on fire. Completely, because they were very up and about. Oh, that'll ruin it for them, because they're going to run 2 and they'll get 3, and that'll be the end of the over. It's all happening. Over. Yeah. Oh, gee whiz, there's no doubt about it. They're into it. And I've forgotten his name. What's this one? I should. Who? I know, yeah, okay, yeah, Ritby. Play ball. That's been hammered. Oh, Julian, you weren't going to be in, but the throw missed, so you're okay. 7 bits then to our mate, Mr. Peters. Good to to see people showing up for indoor cricket again this year. 2 runs. Every now and again the idea goes through my head, do you imagine if every team just decided, oh, you know, we've had enough after all these years, I don't want to play anymore. I'm glad they don't feel that way. I'd be at a loss. Daniel Peters just sort of almost daring Abdul to throw the ball, and he thought about it, decided against it. Backs it back to Abdul. The throw comes in. They'll get home. It'll be 1. It's last ball, Super Ball. Yeah, got to say that really appreciate the, as no doubt the owners do too, the support that the players show down here that support the centre and have done for a number of years. It's been great. Hopefully we can keep that going. That's 2, which is 4, and that's the end of the over because that was the Super Ball. I think with only 3 centres or so operating pretty much at the moment. This is over the course of a year. I think there's still plenty of potential growth with indoor cricket down here at Seamers. Probably particularly during the winter months, but it's still enough to make the business a success throughout the 12-month period of the year. Play ball, a little bit quiet for Monday and Wednesday of this week, but wide ball, but I think that'll pick up before too long. School holidays, it's early January, always takes a little while to get things back up and running as fully as it was. Yeah, well, I think they're looking for a no ball call there, but we don't do that in midweek cricket unless you do it 3 times unsuccessfully in the over. That's good night, Irene. And it's going to be a good thing we've only got the 3 games tonight, because if these guys keep taking wickets, it's going to be a slow game. That's not a problem tonight because this is only the 3rd game and we've only got 3, so it doesn't really matter, and I'm not in any hurry. But if we had a 4th game, we'd need to rein it in a little bit because we need the games to run to time as best we can, particularly when there's 4 games on a court in a night. Anyway, I don't want to burst their bubble or ruin their fun in a game like this. It's good to see them enthusiastic and enjoying it. So wide, last ball. So he comes in, he bowls to Jesper. No ball, it's too high, and it's gone the journey. That's worth 9. End of the over, and all of a sudden there you go. So the support. A bit more noise there from maybe the batting team supporters, or the batting team that the blokes that are on the sidelines at the moment. Just giving it back to them a bit there by celebrating that 9. Play ball. So that's all fair enough too. That would have been gone. They get 2. Yeah. Dask bowling over the wicket. You got you covered there for that as he comes in. He bowls to Matty White, and that was actually a very good ball. Phil Wakefield bowled a no ball off the pitch after getting smacked for 4 off the previous ball on the MCG. Wide. Got a bit of swing going here, a bit of in swing, the bowler, but that time too much. By Matt Y. Throw comes in. They'll get through for 2, and it's last ball coming up. Around the wicket, yep. And not well played by Jesper. That'll be 2. It's the end of the over. Is there a game down at Bay 13 now? No, I didn't think there was. So Cruise must have just had the one game tonight. So the blokes down there having a hit, but no official game. Play ball, Abdul. It's okay. It's worth 2. So 3 games there for MCG for Ethan, 3 for me, and just 1 for Cruise. And we're probably all suited by that, to be fair, although perfect world, there would have been more games than that, but a few teams on a bye tonight, but as I said, school holidays, early part of the year, usually off to a little bit of a slow start. Only take a week or 2 to get it back to where it was, I reckon, prior to Christmas. Well, if you don't play a shot, there's LB, as long as everything else falls into place. As Anthony Campbell gets hit for 3 on the MCG. It's a full toss, it goes the journey. Deserved the treatment, got it, and it's 7 bits, last ball. Can I get Anthony's bowling figures before I miss out? No, I can't. I missed it. Quick enough with the mouse as Abdul bowls. Outside edge. Over. So what are we in? That'll be 9 overs completed. Matty Y, -3 out of 21. Not ideal. Jesper's alright. Oh, Damo. Oh, he gets bowled by Hayden. That's who's playing that game there on the MCG. Hayden. Play ball. It's got to be worth 2. Jesper going on his merry way at the moment. Shot. Good fielding. 2 runs it is. Around the wicket, yeah. And yeah, that'll be just 1 coming up here for Jesper. Every time I look up Ollie, Holly's doing something there, working very diligently behind the counter. Looks like she's got a bit of a plan. Last ball. She's stacking the fridge and then going back to the counter. It looks like she's writing something down, like she might be operating on a list of things to do and crossing them off as she does them. 1, end of the over. You know, I operate that way a bit with, I'm always making lists of, written lists of things to do at home and so forth. Mostly bills and business type things and that sort of thing. Not so much jobs around the house to do. Play ball. I like to try to pretend that those sort of things don't exist unless I'm told otherwise. No ball. Yeah, so that's he got bat on that, and then it went deflected lower from the bat. So it was a direct hit there, would have paid the bowl, but on that occasion, it'll be 3. Good shot. Over the wicket. Matty Y chips in with a 2. They operate with written lists and calendars and things like that. I usually have something written on almost every day of the week. There seems to be something that I've written down that I need to do, believe it or not. That's the end of the over. Yeah, but household chores don't make the list. My wife has a list for household chores, and when she needs me to do any of them. I will. She asked me to. Play ball. There are 3 or 4 things that I'll do without having to tell me. But it's a small list. Third ball. I heard this is a lot bigger. 2 runs there. Oh, that's unfortunate for Mark Ellis on the MCG. Just got out stumped because he overbalanced. Anyway, that's going to be 2 runs to Matt Y. This partnership's just about done. It's looking like being very similar to what we got in the first pair. Wide, re-bowl it. Slower ball, yeah, dot ball it was, and there's 1 ball to come, Super Ball coming up here on 87. Well played, it's well bowled, I'll get 4. And that's end of the over. So we'll see Sam Henry come out to bat with our mate Scotty. There it is, those names are there for you to see. The MCG scoreline tells us that the Rebel are 133 in the 18th over against Deadrock and Geelong. Right. Looks like Panav again. Play ball, left arm over the wicket. So decent shot to get off the mark for Sam Henry. Wide. Won't be out. No, they're not challenging it. So no challenges in this game as yet. Round the wicket. I think actually Dan Peters might have taken us on one and we got it right up. Not sure, can't remember now. There's one up my end rings a bell for that. Last ball, I might have been thinking of. Thinking about Beaumont in the previous game, so maybe there hasn't been any so far in this one. Anyway, good shot by Scott, and that's 2. See, end of the over. Was that 1 for 26 from Panav in his first game. Julian's wandering around at the back there looking for somebody to talk to, but he's going to be hard pressed to find anyone. Probably play ball. Holly's there, but they both let that go. Apple bowls to Sam. Nicely played off the hip. Throw comes in, it hits the bowler. Might have been the shoulder. Anyway, they come in, somebody comes in, gives him a bit of a cuddle. Jay Hook bowling on the MCG. Abdul bowling here. Well bowled. 1. And last ball coming up. worth one, and that'll be the end of the over. Might go home and watch the end of the Indiana Jones movie that's on TV tonight, the Last Crusade one, the one that's got Sean Connery in it as well. I reckon that's one of the better ones. I reckon that's probably the second best behind the original Raiders of the Lost Ark play ball. That's my opinion. So pretty good. Seen it many times. Been watching those movies the last couple of Mondays. I've had them on TV while I've had a couple of Mondays off. They don't get too many Monday, Tuesdays, Wednesdays or Thursdays off in a year. It's a different world when you're at home during the night when you're so used to working at night all the time. Third ball. Happy to be back, to be fair. That's gone. Last ball. Over the wicket. A couple of weeks off wide. End of the over. A couple of weeks off, I find, for me is pretty much enough. I'm actually quite happy with it. I don't sort of feel like, oh no, I've got to go back to work. I was enjoying my holidays so much. You know, let's just keep going with that. I usually find that it's the best part of 2.5 weeks from the Thursday we finish to the Monday we come back, play ball, and yeah, I find that that's enough for me. I'm happy with that, and happy to move on and get back into you know, working and trying to earn a living instead of just having fun and games for 2.5 weeks spending me money. Yeah, so a bit of reality sets back in when you get back to work after you've had a bit of a holiday. But yeah, 2.5 weeks I find is a long enough break to make me be enthusiastic enough to come back and get back into normal life again. I don't need 6 weeks or 2 months or long service or anything like that. I don't think I need that sort of much break. Anyway, that'll be a wide, and it's last ball. Good, well and truly good. End of the over. Yep, swap ends. My wife and I are thinking of going to plan some sort of a cruise. She wants me to go on a cruise with her at some point. I don't think it'll be this year, but it's probably likely to be either the year after or the year after that, but it's certainly going to be within the next 2 or 3 years. And even when we do that, I think it'll only be, you know, 10 to 12 days or something like that. Play ball. And, if I get my way, I'll be doing my best to make sure that I miss out on as little work as possible, if any. So I'm not too sure when exactly we're going to have it, but I think we'll try to have it, depending on costs and all the rest of it, as to whether we could have one. Wouldn't mind having one over the Christmas New Year period. That's a wide, and my wife's on board with that as well, within reason. It'd be nice to have a Christmas and a New Year where you can spend it just the two of you going on a cruise, some sort of holiday, and stay away from all the rest of the fun and frivolity that you're normally used to with all your family and everything over Christmas and New Year. Just wouldn't be the worst time to be away. Not that I've ever experienced that before, so that's another good selling point probably. And if I could do that without having to have any time off work or hardly any, that's a wide. That would be what I'd prefer. Last ball. Hit pretty hard, and 3 runs it is. End of the over. And I've already called it. I haven't had I haven't had a real sit-down word with the owners over that. I did mention it in the commentary a couple of times last year about the possibility of a cruise coming up at some point before I die. If it was going to involve missing any work at all, I'd have to obviously have them be on board with it. Play ball. Two runs there. I don't think they'd have a problem letting me have a holiday, because I've never really had one of pretty much over all the years that I've umpired cricket. However, I won't be making any bookings without letting them know first, just in case. 2 runs. There could be certain events coming up through cricket and so forth where they might want me to be here for some specific reason. Probably not so much in the early part of the year, which is more likely when I am due to likely to try and plan it. But you never know. So last ball, 3rd ball, Super Ball. 3rd ball, Super Ball. So I'll be checking with them before I start making official plans. As I said, just assume that it's all good to take time off whenever I happen to feel like it. Wide. You going again? Probably. 3 ball. That'll be over. Can I grab the ball? Thanks, yeah. If you just zip the net up, please. Yep, and if you can chuck it to me, that'll be brilliant. Yep, that'll do, and I'm going to give you this one. Ready? Nicely done. So 3 for 3 tonight, where we've exchanged the balls at the halfway mark of each game with no problems. It's a good start to the year. Rightio, what's going on? We'll go next door because how far into that? They must be the 1 pair in front, which is about right. That's the same every year. FCG, let's have a look. The Rabble made 141. Deadrock and Geelong, in reply, 57 after 1 pair, but Deadrock did bat with Damien there. They've now got Phil Wakefield and Tyler batting second, and then you'll have Anthony Campbell rounding out the innings with Hayden. So hopefully we can keep a bit of an eye on that, especially if it turns out to go a bit pear-shaped, which it just might first game back for the year. Tell you what, Phil Wakefield just hit a 5 off Jay Hook to get off the mark first bill. It's a full toss by the look of it, but still got to hit him. Right. I might as well bring you that at the moment. Jay's bowling to Tyler. A bit short. Tyler hits a straight, or just wide of Brent and Scott. And the batsman got through for 2. Phil Wakefield's got the board shorts on. Still got those shoes that he spent $50 on. That's been money well spent. Those shoes have lasted him a good 12 months or longer. They still look to be in reasonably good shape. Yeah, that's pretty good. I wonder how many cans of Jack Daniels Philly would have drunk during the festive season. Fair whack, I would have anticipated. So not that there's anything wrong with that. Right, play ball. So Abdul opening the batting with Ishmael, and Stan Peters. right arm over. It's going to be a 1 to start with. Dallas just bowled Phil Wakefield. Terrible looking shot by Philly, to be fair. That'll be good. All good. Yeah, happy with that. Mark Ellis looks like he's had a pretty good Christmas. I wonder how Steve Howe's going. I wonder how he's come out of the Christmas period looking. I still reckon it's gone. And no, he stays here. He stays here. Yeah, so anyway, I haven't seen Steve for a few weeks either, like everyone else, hardly. A few people that I saw at Woodford's shops throughout the break, around the wicket, but only a handful. Oakesy was one of them. Him and his mum. Wide. And last ball. He's going with around the wicket still, which sounds good to me. Inside edge. And 1. End of the over. Play. No ball off the pitch. Wide. It's coming. Right. No, I think the bat hit the ground. Anyway. Good ball. Kept it out nicely. Ran well. I got 1. It'll be 2, but it would have been gone, and it's last ball. Nice shot, very nice shot. That'll be 3, end of the over. No, pitched on leg stump or just outside, so the right ball to give the batsman the opportunity to hit it in that area nicely, but still got to hit him. It's very nicely played. It's just like Jasper. Yeah. Play. Yep. Short and wide. It would have been a wide, but he's hit it, and he's been caught. So it's a bit of a waste, really, from a batting perspective there. So he bowls here to Abdul. He's hit that, and he's picked out Julian, who's absolutely dropped the sitter. And yeah, Dan Peters, I thought that was ordinary. He'd be right, because it was. This ball. Better looking shot this time by Ismail. Gets a single. So Jesper comes in, bowls to Abdul. Short, whacks it. Chance for Julian, and that'll be good night, Irene, as it's run out with plenty of room to spare. It's last ball. Right. Yeah, it won't. No, it wouldn't affect the result anyway. It'll run out, so. Yeah, I reckon that's arm. End of the over. Yeah, so 1 run. I wouldn't hold me to that with 100% certainty, but I certainly wasn't paying catch if that was caught. I felt like it was, I didn't think it was bat, but you know, could have been the glove possibly, but I didn't think so. Play ball, I would have been guessing, so I wouldn't have been paying it. So Matty Y, play ball. Anyway, he wasn't caught, so we weren't, you know, forced into having to make a call. It's out. So I don't know what the batsman was doing there, but he was just dawdling a bit, and the kick onto the stumps was effective. Now Holly's sorting out chairs and bats and all the rest of it down the back there, so yeah, it hasn't stopped working all night, I don't reckon. They're the employees that owners of a business want to be able to have working for them. Missed chance of a stumping there. Dan Peters. Oh gee, Matty, I think Matty felt like he had that covered. Dan stuck the right mitt out and it deflected to 7. Anyway, and Dan apologises as Matty bowls, and that looks like being 4, and it is. And that's the end of the over. They get a few runs off that over, they needed them. It's only 14 runs after 4, and they're chasing a pretty decent score here. So, a lot of work to be done if the Lundries are going to challenge for victory in this one. Play ball. This is Julian Swaggerman. That's actually 2. Full toss, but not a high one. Hope we've had a few viewers for our first night back tonight. People hopefully didn't forget. Done a fair bit of talking if I've been talking to nobody the whole night, I must say. 3. That's worth 2. Our second partnership just finished there on the MCG, so they only got one partnership to go there, and Anthony Campbell batting with Hayden. Yeah. Out of your crease. Out of your crease. Last ball. So it's nothing. It's 1, but it's not a no ball. Anyway, Jules comes in and bowls. Ball, nicely short. Actually, he hit it well, but it wasn't where he tried to hit it. And they're in trouble here. It's all right. 4. End of the over. That's fair enough. He's allowed to duck when the ball's heading his way like that. Even though had it not hit him, the run out would have been a possibility. Yeah, well, you're allowed to take evasive action. So what he did was within the rules of the game. The ball. All he did was duck, he didn't jump into the ball or move to the side or anything like that, play ball. So even though potentially they miss out on a run-out opportunity had the ball not hit the batsman, he hasn't done anything outside the rules of the game to warrant being given out on. That's 7. They didn't really appeal, it was just a polite comment from Jesper. I think we all knew that the run out could have happened without the throw hitting an on-striker. That'll be 7 all day and all night. sudden Abdul's realised that there is a chance he will get into skin, and he's just basically let the other guy here know that. That's what he bowls. Would have been a wide. I think it's still 2. And it's last ball, super ball. I don't understand exactly what they're saying, but I think the gist of it is the skin. Yeah, they want the skin. Last ball, super ball. So I reckon that's what they're on about. And that's what they're going to get. Over. They won't want to run again. Although the non-striker was just sort of suggesting maybe, I think he was just joking. All right, so the first skid goes to the Lundries. That came out of nowhere, really. I felt like the top dogs had that pretty much under control, and then all of a sudden they pick up, what was that, 21 off that over. The 2 sevens, turning it around a bit. Anyway, Mark Ellis bowls on the MCG to Hayden, who hits a 2. Darst batting with, I reckon that'll be Drew. Ritwick batting last with Panav. Put that in, and then they'll probably go, oh, you got the names wrong, but I haven't. I know who you are, it's all good. Right, Dan Peters, I think, maybe. Right, we're good to go. We've got 12 overs to go. We can go home. Play ball. I feel like I just got here. Been here for just over 3 hours, I suppose. It's nicely played. No, he doesn't have the ball for a start. Played by Drew, and we'll give him 2. Oh, good fielding by Jay on the MCG. Oh, Hayden didn't see that coming. He'd been run out, and he wouldn't have been expecting that. Very nice work there by Jay. Jay Hook. Oh, Matty. 1. He actually got a hand on that, and then it landed on his head, and then it went to Dan, but it wasn't happening with pace. We wouldn't be calling dead ball for that. Last ball. Sense has to prevail on the head high thing occasionally around the wicket. What's happening here? Maybe, oh no, he doesn't take it cleanly. He knows it's 1. It's the end of the over. Oh, I thought he was going to let rip with a throw there anyway. Just managed to curtail his frustration a little bit there, did Dan Peters. Anyway, this is Sam Henry. Play ball. It's 9:13 p.m. Wide. So we'll pay it, and I have. Rob Christall to Anthony Campbell, MCG. He hit it in the air, he's been caught. He caught. Wide. He hit the ball and said no, and then it spooned up and caught, but was caught and bowled beside net. It's a better shot by Anthony. Picks up 2. That's not where he tried to hit that, but it's still 2 to Darst. Anyway, we're watching Sam here. Wide. And it's last ball. Over the wicket. That'll be the end of the over. What's that? Yeah. Jesper, play ball. Jesper comes in the bowl. Hits straight back to Matty White. Loosens enough fielding, they get through for a single. Well, they're about halfway to where they need to be, the batting team chasing this total, with around about half the overs gone, so pretty even contest. No ball. Yep, so I reckon that's hitting him in the face if he misses that. He didn't miss it. So, no dispute. I thought that was, some people might have considered that to be a little bit of a line ball decision, but no one showed any animosity over it. So, and I stand by the fact that I reckon if he missed it, it would have hit him in the face, and the face is above his shoulder if he's standing upright. So, going to be paying those. Wide, one to come. Now Holly's doing the dishes. So he just never ends as Jesper comes in and bowls. Nice shot. It's only going to be worth one. And that's the end of the over. It's a nice looking cricket shot that was. 9 overs done. How's that MC Joe? I'd imagine Deadrock team is getting a bit of a caning, I think. I haven't looked at the score, but I'm going to tell you, I don't think they're going to be doing too well. No, 68 chasing 141, 1 over left, so they won't be winning or anywhere near it. Play ball. Anthony Campbell scored 6 for what it's worth. At the moment, it's a wide. I'm pretty sure Hayden was on minus 13 or 14 or something. So anyway. And hits it straight. Yeah, they get through for a single. Hit pretty hard, 3 runs it is. Matty. Yeah, nicely played. That'll be worth 2 bits, and it's last ball coming up. Tucked around the corner for 2, and that'll be the end of the over. 10 overs done and dusted. Alex Tregent to bowl to Anthony Campbell. Full toss, and he hit it straight to Jay, who misfielded it, and he gets 4. Might even be, was it super ball? No, it wasn't. Play ball. This is Scotty. That'll be 2 runs. Going along pretty well here, the Lundries. You know, good response, chasing 1-3-2. A pretty good lineup, the top dogs tonight, their side. Pretty much a full strength side. And yeah, both teams well and truly in it as he bowls this way. That'll be 2. Play. Yep, the swagger man. That's a wide, Ray Bowl. Yeah. So hit straight. It's over the head of Daniel. I get 1. It's Julian. Bowls. Yeah, nicely played. Good placement that was from Darsk. And they've batted very sensibly, these two, and still picked off the runs, 52, without really playing too many risky shots, I don't reckon. That's good. It's nothing. All good. It's only going to be one, but that'll do them. Last ball, Super Ball. Been no bigger score off any ball. There was 1-3, and there was a wide or no ball +2. Everything else has been 1s and 2s. So they haven't really played aggressively like the first pair, and yet they've outscored the first pair. Barring this delivery, of course, which could change things a bit. It's a Super Ball. And I reckon they're okay. End of the over, but you can... Yeah, we're going to have a look. Yep. So we're going to have a look at this. I reckon he got back, and we'll let you know, won't we? Right. I reckon this is going to run out again, and I'm going to have to push the rewind button a second time to bring up the ball. But yeah, there we go. Yeah, there's something wrong about that. Anyway, we'll do it again. Okay. I think this is the right one. Yeah, it's just not working first go for some reason. Anyway, it's not going to take long. Here we go. Alright, we'll just focus on the stumps and then we'll come back to it. Here we go. It hit there. And look where he is. He's well in, so it's not close. Yeah, so... I gave them every chance there, the fielding team, because I focused on the stumps and we saw the slightest little movement on the bail on the first frame that there's impact, and the batsman's well in by then anyway. So yeah, no, never going to be out as it, not even that close. To be fair, he's probably 4 frames in. Yeah, how you going? Gee, it's been tough, hasn't it? I mean, I've had a fit. Who's Jakey? Who? I don't think I've had that one on my list. It might be on your sheet, but that might have been one that hadn't run. So who's killed Jakey? So what race did he win? So I know to put it on my list. Okay, play ball. Right. So Saturday just gone. Yeah. Last ball. Over. Play. third ball. Last ball. All right. Over. Play. Yeah. Yeah, I know, but I know, but yeah. Last ball. Just getting a little bit of a late mail there from Anthony Campbell, if you want to call it that. It's more about reasons why the horses have begun as well as they might have. Anyway, it's all right. Play ball. Apparently he had one on the on Saturday called Kill Jakey, and I didn't know that was one of his, so he's given me a list of his horses, and I've got about 11 or 12 of them, I reckon, on my black book list there with Tap Touch. That's out. Yeah, it's gone. You can review, but it is out. Yeah, we're going to check it then, but this will be gone. Okay, so Peg's doing that. We've got to go back again and have another go. Is this it? Must be the next ball. Hang on, guys. Is it? I'm having the odd glitch with it every time I go back to check the previous ball. So that was it. So this will be it. Yeah, we can see he's going to be out. It's definitely going to be out. Yeah, so out it is. Yeah. All right, sorry. Let me renew. All right, play on. It's only one. Yeah, so apparently one of his horses won Kill Jakey, or some paid $3 on Saturday, Anthony Campbell. I didn't know that was on the list. He gave me a list, but if I don't know when they had their last run, I'm not able to find it and save it into my black book list. I can't just, for all I know, that horse mightn't have run for 2 years. So I'm not going to go and scroll through and check the last 2 years worth of Sydney races to find if Kill Jakey's on the list and when it was, so I can save it. Last ball. So that's all right. That doesn't bother me. But he had a winner there on Saturday, which I didn't know about. Paid $3, so the way I bet, I wouldn't have missed out on too much. End of the over. In fact, that sort of price, I'm probably taking a trifecta or a quartet, something like like that, and might not have even got it. So, but apparently it won easily at Sydney races on Saturday. Anthony Cameron just told he's leaving. He's away for. He said, "I won't see you for a month." That'll break a lot of people's hearts. Alright, play ball. This game well and truly in the balance. Pretty confident that the batting team have used up there. No ball off the pitch. I think the batting team have spent their reviews. I'm sure they have. There was the one a moment ago and there was stumping earlier. Pretty sure the fielding team still got two up their sleeve if they want them. They might have blown one when they were batting but not when they were bowling. Good. Third ball came back. So third ball here coming up, 7 needed, 7 balls left. Yeah, well played, like 2. Last ball. Wakefield and Jay Hook are watching the end of this game fairly intently. Oh, they could have buggered this up. They make it really hard work of it, but they get the run out end of the over. Oh, gee whiz, what a tragedy would have been to have missed out on that. Anyway, they get it, the wicket, which is all that really matters at the end of the day. Ethan's having a little bit of an eye on this game, but he's predominantly just trying to get close to Holly. Right, 10 runs needed. Scotty, play ball. Yep. Tell you what, that's a golden opportunity of a stumping gone begging. It really is. Just keeps the door open for the batting team here. They're going to get one there, I reckon. They have. This is Panav. Needs to score something here, I'd say. He bowls, and yeah, that does well. That's actually all right. That's worth 2. But he's the new player, and this other guy's probably got a little bit more experience. So probably ideally would have liked to have been facing the last ball here, I think, Ridvick, but that's probably not going to be the case. At least not deliberately if it does happen that way. See, so he comes down. Oh, that's a really good catch. And it's last ball, super ball. I think you're right. I think you're okay. The non-striker took off straight away, so I reckon you cross. So now it's up to the new dude to hit a 7, basically. So a bit of pressure on him here. May as well have a swing. They're setting their field there. Okay, here we go. So he tries, but he's picked out Dan Peters. It's good night, Irene. And that'll be good night from Woz as well. So I'll see you tomorrow night. I hope you enjoyed the coverage tonight. I had a bit of fun waffling on and getting through the games. So I'll see you tomorrow night if you tune in. Bye for now.